Hey, I'm Jim Thomas with Horsemanship, and today I'm going to give you just a little quick tip on how to store your saddle and put it away properly. So once I finished up riding for the day and I want to remove my saddle, I want to remove it in a particular order, and everything on the saddle has a place to store it. So just kind of pay attention, follow along, and I'm going to give you some little tips as we put it away. So the first thing I want to do is make sure that my reins are not hooked on the horns. So once the saddle is detached from the horse, that if the reins were hooked, the saddle was to turn, that the reins could become captured by the horn, and we could have a little wreck going on right there. So my horse, she thinks we're standing out here in the grass, and she says, well, maybe I can eat while we untack this saddle, but I said, that's just not a good idea. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to unloosen the flank strap. Now I can ride a pretty tight flank strap. You'll see a lot of folks that are riding it, it might have 4 or 5 inches hanging down in here. I've never had it to happen, but they do say that a horse could get his foot up in there, and if it's going to ride that loose, why even have it? So I do keep it tight, as you saw that. But I'm going to release the flank strap. I never want to undo the girth before this, because this would be the last thing holding onto the saddle. If the horse spooked for some reason, the flank strap's all that's holding. I can promise you the saddle will go upside down and you will destroy whatever saddle that you have. The next thing, I see people out of habit throw the stirrup across the saddle. We don't want to do that because it starts trying to stretch this leather out right here on the saddle. So most saddles, almost every saddle that I have definitely has enough swing room that I can move that out of the way to get to the things that I want to do. So I'm going to take my girth strap, I'm going to loosen it, and real easy, I'm just going to feed it all out. Now I want to pay attention if I'm in mud or dirt. I don't want my flank strap to get down, or excuse me, my girth strap to get down into the dirt. So I'm going to be careful with that. Okay, now here's the trick. We see a lot of people, they'll throw this over, they'll wrap it around the horn, they just come dragging up to the barn with it dragging into the ground just like that. But here's a good easy way to put this away. So I'm going to take my right hand, put up under it, and I'm going to back fold my girth strap, or my billet strap. I'm going to bring it around just about right there. And this is a pretty long billet strap, so I'll have about this much. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to do what would be a traditional, an old cowboy bow tie knot, or necktie knot. I'll cinch it down, and it'll stay just like that. The neat thing about this, one, it's going to stay up and out of the way. Reba's wanting to think about eating. And when I get ready to use it, pay attention, I didn't undo anything other than the necktie knot. I'm going to bring my girth up. I want to put it through the hole, and all of that will feed right through. Back in, back around, and most of mine I try to set them where I can get 3 wraps, and then the 3rd wrap can come around right here. Somebody's getting ready to get scolded. She decided maybe she could eat and get away with it, so that's all that is to it. Again, we'll pull it loose. Pay attention that it doesn't hit the dirt. Back fold. You'll probably do this exactly opposite of the way that I do. I'm left-handed, so I always do everything from left to right. Right-handed people are going to do right to left. But that's that part. Now let's go around to the other side. Unlike the English world, we don't detach our girth and flank strap. So I'm going to take my flank strap, put it through my girth. I know this one will fit. There we go. And I've got a keeper. Most Western saddles are going to have the keeper up on the front. Mine, on a lot of macaws, on all the macaws, the keepers are at the back. So now I've got everything put up, it's up, neat, and out of the way. So that's just a tip for today. Last thing I want to do when I'm careful, I don't want to pull this saddle down to take it off the horse. I will lift it up in the front to get the gullet off the horse and then roll it over. So, hope that helps you out.